can see, I've got myself an Easter basket. The Easter Bunny was very good to me. I think the Easter Bunny must have gone shopping at the dollar store because this basket looks kind of familiar. But anyways, I got some chocolate eggs in there. It looks like some nice chocolate eggs, like stuff like that there. And I got some smaller ones in there, little tiny goobers like that, you see. And I got myself an Easter Bunny. So anyways, before I get started, a big shout out to Lorenzo Howard from the state of Georgia. So Lorenzo wanted a shout out, so there's a shout out for one of my amazing viewers, Lorenzo Howard from the state of Georgia. So anyways, a big shout out to the rest of you as well, okay? Always like to do a shout out to all my viewers and supporters and subscribers and everybody else. So anyways, I'm going to try one of these eggs. You know, when I was a little kid, I loved Easter. I mean, what little kid doesn't? Because we used to have the Easter egg hunts and stuff like that, you know. And that was always so much fun. And we used to color eggs. We'd get the, you know, the eggs, boil them up. And then we'd have about 5 or 6 different bowls of different color, like different dye. And then we'd have a little wax crayon type thing. And we'd write the names of maybe our siblings on that egg or something like that. And then we'd dye them. And of course the wax that was written on there, that wouldn't dye, so that would show through. But we'd dye like, you know, different colors like green and blue and red and yellow, whatever. That just kind of fell apart. But, I mean, I loved Easter egg hunts when I was a little kid. And what was even more fun was when when I had kids of my own, and we'd have Easter egg hunts. The kids' mother and myself would go in the backyard, and we would hide eggs all over the place. I would send the kids out there looking for them. I remember many times the neighbors would come over and we'd have like a great big Easter egg hunt, or sometimes we'd have relatives or something like that. And they'd be visiting with their kids. And so we'd have a big, huge Easter egg hunt out in the backyard. We'd put them up in the trees like at eye level, and maybe a knot hole in the fence or something, and around the greenhouse. And it's so funny because sometimes those little kids, they'd be going along and they'd be staring right at it, but they wouldn't see it, you know. Or they'd have their basket and the eggs would be falling out and stuff like that. It's really quite cute. And my niece, for years, used to have a big Easter egg hunt at my mom's house for her kids, but of course her kids got big and they don't do that anymore. But that's a nice solid one. And you do a big pancake breakfast or a brunch or whatever. That was always very good. She always enjoyed that, and the kids enjoyed it. I like these little chocolate Easter eggs. You know, back in elementary school, we never had a spring break. We had an Easter holidays or Easter vacation. And it actually fell over Easter. So we'd be off about 2 weeks over Easter. And it wasn't until years later in high school when they changed it to spring break. over Easter down in Departure Bay. They always do, there's a local church that does a big baptism every year down there. And you drive by, there's a lot of people getting baptized right there in the ocean. That's a cool basket. Got a big long handle. Now a little kid would be dragging that on the ground because the handle's so long. Even when my kids were bigger, like teenagers, I still bought them Easter stuff because they enjoy it. All little kids like, well, even bigger kids like that kind of stuff. I mean, who doesn't, right? I mean, here I am, I'm eating this stuff too. I always like those Cadbury Easter eggs. Those are good. Yep. Good old Easter break. That's the one time you usually want to avoid going to a lot of places like Disneyland and all that because everybody and their dog has the same idea and they all go there. I always thought Easter break should be a bit later. Like around mid-April to the end of April. Having it in, the middle of March, like it is up here in Canada, is just, it's a little too early, I think. It doesn't break up the year enough. A number of years ago, about 25 years ago, there was some job action, like a strike by, I think it was either the teachers or the support staff, I can't remember. But because the school was closed down for a while, there was no spring break, it was cancelled. And these students were in an uproar. This was the high school. But when you think about it, they already had a lot of time off. They needed to get back on track. I'm just glad they got resolved. When I went to high school, I remember there was job action as well. That affected staff. Pardon me, it affected students. Well, and staff too, and I think that was support staff. And of course that affects people. Because you can't go to school. As nice as it was having some of those holidays, you start to get behind, and unfortunately if it affects the students, that's not a good thing. Well, maybe I'll take a bite out of its ears. Probably not the best quality of chocolate, but it's not bad. These little guys are solid chocolate. I can make these ones last longer. The weather up here is cut the lawn a couple of times. Got the fish pond up and running. Got the pump put back in the fish pond. We're getting ready to take the tarp off the pool, like the pool cover. Getting ready to take that off. Yeah, the weather's been downright gorgeous. When I talk to a lot of people, different parts of the world, they find that hard to believe. That in Canada would have really nice weather this time of year. Now I can't speak for the whole country, but on Vancouver Island on the west coast, the weather's a lot different. It's more moderate. I'm still planning my candy video. You're going to find that quite interesting. I'll be talking about different prices that I paid when I was a kid compared to now. And how the packaging has changed and the message has changed. A little preview. They used to sell little candy Popeye cigarettes. They don't call them cigarettes anymore, they call them candy sticks. And I'm okay with that because I don't think we should be glorifying smoking anyway. That's just my personal opinion. Still looks like a bunny but shorter ears. Yeah, the Easter Bunny is very generous this year. Some of these things are hard to open. I guess if I was wearing my glasses, it would be a lot easier to see. I was just talking about how nice the weather's been, but this morning is the first overcast day we've had in, well over a week. It's really kind of funny because we can have beautiful, fantastic spring weather, and then like last summer, halfway through July, it was still really cool and kind of drizzly some days, you know. It finally smartened up. There's a couple chocolate stores in town, and they sell very expensive chocolates, very good quality. An Easter Bunny, about that size, from their store would probably be about $25, because it's, you know, solid chocolate, very good chocolate, and blah blah blah. It's funny when you're a little kid. Chocolate is chocolate. It's almost the size of a real egg. wish it were solid. Or I wish it was like a Cadbury egg with the cream center, you know, that yellow and the white. Those are so good. Very rich, but very good. Dropped a little piece. When I finish eating this, I'm going to have to get myself some food, like real food. I'm getting ready to bite its little head off. It's kind of cute. Don't want to make too big a mess. Easter was always a time when my mom used to cook a big ham. You know, something like that. Scalloped potatoes. Sometimes I miss all those family gatherings when the kids were little, and there was, my parents, grandma, grandpa, and everybody, but, people of, their little kids have grown up, got families of their own. Grandparents passed on, my mom's still around, and that's good. And we're all getting older, I'll speak for myself. I like the color of this basket. When I was buying all this stuff yesterday, so many people are giving me the eye. They look at me and kind of smile, Probably thought that I was buying it from my little grandkids or something. No, I bought it for you people. Wow, that's a lot of chocolate. I'm gonna have to go to Subway or something after this. Eat some lettuce. It's getting shorter. I was like, it was very nice and thick down here. 6 eggs left down there. Well, I'm not used to eating this much chocolate. That's interesting. Got that hollow sound. Wow. I'd be ready to drink some coffee or something to wash all that down with, and like I said, eat some lettuce and tomatoes to equalize my system. Our family gatherings used to be really big on holidays like Easter and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that. Yeah, there'd be like so many people would show up, and like I said, Mom would cook a big ham, and I'd be there with my wife and my kids and my brother and his wife and his kids, and my sister and her kids and husband, and I used to videotape all those events, so I still have it on videotape. When I watch it compared to today's video, it's very grainy, but it's still pretty good. But it's just like being there all over again. It's so weird. My mom looks so young. And I got somewhere my daughter's not even born yet. My youngest son is, maybe a year old, whatever. Lots thicker down this end. Wow. I don't want to stop because I don't want to lose momentum. My partner Linda and my ex and my daughter and a lot of other women, they like dark chocolate. It's 70% chocolate. I like milk chocolate myself unless it's mixed with something sweet. Like for instance, a Mars bar is dark chocolate, but there's a lot of sweet stuff on the inside. So that's a good combination. But eating something like this, I prefer milk chocolate to dark chocolate. Excuse me. I think I feel some heartburn coming on. I'll have to remember to take these ears off before I go out somewhere. One time I was out walking the dog, and this is during the winter when it's dark. I have those headlamps. I wear one of those and a vest. And I finished walking the dog and I took off the vest and all that. Then I remembered I had to run down the store and get some milk. So I hopped in the car and I went down and I still had my lamp on my head. I felt like an idiot. Well, if you people have any suggestions that what you'd like me to do a video on, just let me know. I know a lot of you do already. You put your suggestions forward. I like that. One thing I noticed was the way men eat candy and chocolate the way women do. For instance, my daughter, my ex, and my current girlfriend, Linda, they eat their chocolate a little bit at a time, make it last. As for I would just wolf mine down, Then I'm looking for theirs. Wow. I think next year I'm going to find something else to eat. Wow. Almost finished. I got 6 eggs left, but I'm going to save those. Here goes. Thank goodness. Wow. I don't mind a little bit of chocolate. About too much. Wow. I need to cleanse my system. I think I'm going to drink a lot of water. Brush my teeth real good. I'm going to keep this this basket. It's kind of cool. Maybe give it to one of Linda's grandkids or something, or I'll use it again next year. We'll see. But anyway, well, that was it, my friends. Oh, wow. That was really weird. I think I'm starting to hallucinate. Anyways, my friends, I hope you have a very blessed Easter, and that you're surrounded by family and friends, and I just hope that you know, you're enjoying the holiday. It's very nice. It's a good time to be with family and loved ones. So anyways, you take care, my friends, and as always, I love hearing from you. Okay, so